Hello, welcome back to GCOR Gen 4 Season 5, and we are back for Round 9 around Belgium. Uh, this is just a normal weekend, unlike last weekend, and yeah, it should be a pretty good race. Uh, Again, with the driver standings now, a little quick update. Smithy did overtake Hurricane, and it's about 60 points now to Coward, so he could have that wrapped up within the next few races. And yeah, it's quite a close battle between Mercedes and McLaren, but Mercedes are ahead. So yeah, should be an interesting race. So yeah, I think we've got about 9 to 10 drivers here today. So yeah, not loads, but decent attendance for 11 drivers for quite late in the season. It's not too bad to have. No drivers out on the pit lane yet. I think that will mainly just be getting your setups ready. I think Smithy is the first driver out, and Ferrari as well. That is Charlie Dorr, so he'll be the first one out on track. Ready to get this qualifying up and running. A lot of drivers coming out again. It's a longer lap time, this one. It's about 1 minute 40, so it is quite important to get out while you can, do your lap, because it doesn't feel too long before you have to get in of the pit lane, do all your hopefully 3 different flying laps in this qualifying session. So yeah, be interesting to see what happens. Most drivers, again, you want to stagger with your teammate. You don't want to get in each other's way. About 30 seconds. And again, looking where Charlie is. These guys who'll be on the out lap, they want to start heading out of the garage in the next 20 seconds. Otherwise, you're going to have people on doing in laps whilst you're doing your fast lap. And you never want that to happen. So yeah, if you are in the stream, because I know you do like to listen, once you finish your lap, brake right at the right-hander at the start of your in-lap. So let's see how the Ferrari does. Not too bad. Chicane starting the lap. Again, nice smooth line through this right-hander. Straight onto, I think that's probably the most important corner of the racetrack. Because then you've got Rouge and Radion coming up on the kind of main straight of Sector 1. Not too bad. Again, you also miss the ERS being used here as well. There's no main straight apart from the Sector 3 kind of curving corners. So you go through here. Not too bad at all. No gravel as well, and that normally will feel quite smooth when you go through that kind of like chicane going into the second sector. And if it does, you normally don't lose too much time compared to your competitors. Yeah, we'll see how he does. Ooh, a bit too wide maybe for the Ferrari driver. Again, a bit of grass there that will slow him down, but again, not too bad a lap. Again, that's normally that corner there. If you go a bit too wide, that can ruin a lap. Same with this one. Just on the curb, so managed to not get any gravel there. Yeah, seems quite a tight lap, fair from Charlie Dorr. Again, this is the kind of place where you're going to dump the rest of the ERS. He's still got tiny bits, so we'll probably do that for the DRS zone as he crosses the line. Again, that's not a corner you really want to skip. There we go, fastest lap, and if he brakes so we know he's been listening. I think that is. He braked heavy. Or he's just trying to get around. But yeah, he looks alright. I mean, the McLaren's that's a cracking lap time by Smithy. Who's crossing the line? Is that Hurricane? Yeah, about a second or 0.8 difference. Goes second fastest, so Smithy fastest in that first run. He's going to come across the line. I think we should have Matt. Goes up and then Atomics. Not great from Matt or Jaconaz. Again, about a second slower than his teammate. Atomics not great, so I mean the McLarens have been stonking and the Zebra's done a good lap, but again Charlie's lap doesn't look too bad in retrospect. I mean we should see Matt going for it. Yeah, Matt's doing his second lap. Or not, maybe not. Again, doesn't feel like a kind of circuit where you can do kind of 2 outlaps just because of how long it is. You know, it's a 1:42 and these guys are going flat out. It's going to be what, 1:45 in the race, even slower, so I wouldn't be surprised to. And I mean, what Austria is and Brazil are about 1:08, I think. So, and Monaco's even less. So, again, it's not one where you can do extra laps if you need to. It's important to get these banker laps in now, otherwise you really push for time. Crosses the line. Wow, that is a serious lap by Coward. I mean, I think that's Josh. Josh should do a similar lap time to that, but 0.8 quicker than Hurricane. He has been flying this season. Then there's a new guy to the league. Haas driver, again I think the original roster is Marshy and Luigi, and none of them are showing up today, so I just think with the Aston Martin that's a new driver as well from a different racing series, so hopefully they do well. Interesting to see how this guy does, but yeah, let's have some competitive driving. See, once that caution's gone again, that's just people slowing up again into the pit lane. That'd be Charlie pitting, yeah. Hurricane, Jaconaz. Sarek starts this lap. It looks like a purple sector for the Haas driver. Again, 10 minutes of the session, so already halfway through, so you'd expect to see the guys who have already in a lap coming out pretty soon. I think the McLarens are coming out of the garage now. Yeah, Smith is going out for another lap, which I'm not really surprised at. He should be able to get 3 laps in by pushing it. But yeah, this seems to be a pretty solid lap, to be fair. Again, pushing the limits. Not too bad through there. Again, a bit of a stutter in the middle of the first turn in. And again, really kind of overdone it into that corner. He's had to brake to make sure he doesn't go on the gravel and ruin the lap. So again, he's got areas he can kind of. It's very erratic on this thing. Yeah, this is not fantastic. Must have a quite sensitive setup. Yeah, he's miles off the time as well. Not ideal for the Haas guy, and he goes straight into the pit lane. Not happy with this lap at all. Again, you should see drivers kind of sticking to the racing line, sticking to the outside as they go through these left-handers. Starts going for a second lap. Or he's backed off. Not great for him at all, especially with the kind of problems that he's had with qualifying throughout the season. This isn't great to see for the Red Bull guy who had such a great start to the year, but it really hasn't gone well for him, unfortunately. Again, he was leading after Singapore. Yeah, now Coward is probably over 100 points clear of the Rebel driver. So yeah, it really has been a season of two halves. Or even of thirds. But it'd be interesting to see how the racing goes on Sunday though. Australia for the inaugural F1 race of the year. Just because, again, there'll be an update to this game, which once that's out, I'm assuming the league will switch over to the F126 cars. They look interesting to drive. Again, quite smooth through there. Using a bit of that ERS. Again, he's had a hurricane now, so he's got a decent banker lap if he does make a mistake here. You know, he seems to be pretty on it, to be fair. Again, tight. Yeah, that's a lovely section of corners by Smithy. I mean, he's been fantastic this year. Oh, he's just getting everything out of these corners. Going right to the curbs, not overdoing it. Again, what, half a second down? Half a second up, sorry. Purple sector, I'm not surprised. It's beautiful to watch. Even still, he doesn't get ahead of Coward, so... You need to be storming through, and he's got no ERS, so this will just be kind of damage control this final straight. Use as much as you can. Oh, just left in the tank. Good, across the line. Decent improvement. Lost a bit on that final sector, probably because of the amount of ERS that he used. He was coming across the line. This Coward's going to be starting his flying. Tomic's outlapped, and then that should be the Ferrari. With Charlie Dorr, see how he's improved. Doesn't look too bad. 41 or 42. 4/10 improvement, not too bad for Charlie. Again, gets him up to 4th. But now comes the waiting game. Matt doesn't improve. Oh, Zebra doesn't improve, sorry. Let's see how Matt does. Again, Matt's always really good with his ERS, so he's just got enough to boost him over this straight line. But yeah, he's definitely behind Coward. Doesn't improve by half a second. Still not enough though. As Jaconas improves as well, it's a very good lap. Tomix doesn't improve at all. Up by 100th. And again, this is going to be really tight if this lap isn't really good, which it's not. He will probably be pitting, I reckon. Because I don't think he'll have enough time. Oh yeah. Again, he's overdone it. You've got to be really fine in those curbs, because when you get a bit of grass on there, you grip, and then the gravel, yeah. 6/10 up. Wow. I'm surprised by that. Problem is, that's still not great. It's still probably be in 8th position. Oh, a lot of drivers just getting out of the way. And again, the McLaren's already in the pit lane. Doesn't pit, so he must be a strong belief on this lap then. Not great at all. 4/10 up. Better than his lap, but Atomic should be about a second quicker than this. Or at least 8/10 up, and he's got to really fight to get round because he's low on fuel. Josh, he should be an interesting driver to watch. Again, 4 minutes 40. This is probably going to be his last lap. That's what, over 3 minutes. He'll be really pushed for time if he manages to get out. Nice little slipstream from Atomics. That should help him. Again, fastest first sector. But we'll see how he does in the rest, because again, setups can be quite misleading. It's the curbs, lovely. Again, the curbs, if you're just getting them right, you know you're getting the most out of the track. A little bit of grass shouldn't be too Worrisome again. Just hangs around that left-hander perfectly. I mean, this guy will be a contender for pole, and this lap needs to be the pole lap for him, or at least close to it if he wants to be on the front row, be competitive in this race. You can. That is beautiful. Just hangs it around again. Purple middle sector. Gives up on the ERS as well. I want to see the onboards on these. Just about gets it around. Yeah, I think he might get it, to be honest. Whoa! 1 second quicker than Coward. 1 point. Code as well. Wow, what a lap. Gets ahead of Smithy. But I think that might be it for these guys. I mean, I don't think Coward's going to improve by a second. Lap. I am shocked by that. That is fantastic by Josh, and again, it's been said since the start of the season, if he has regular attendance, he can win this championship. It's just whether he gets that regular attendance is the most important part. Wow, what a lap. These guys are just having fun now. Disqualified, yeah. They know they're not making it. I don't think they really thought that would happen. Josh and Cody disqualified. They're going to be starting last. Everyone's on the outlaps apart from Cyrax as he starts his. This is a really important lap for him. Okay, he's got plenty of time. All the drivers are ahead of him, so he should be able to do his lap in peace. Again, Atomic is right behind him. I'm not sure Atomic is probably going to be able to get around and do it, so it'll be really tight. He's not going full on it. Again, he's not pushing those corners, but I don't think that's a bad idea. Not great. Again, it gives him a good corner entrance, but again, he can't push too hard because if he makes a mistake, he will be starting 10th. Really good entry into that long left-hander. Again, he's kept it together quite well, Cyrax. Again, he's really catching up to a trainer, and these guys are going to be Cyrax just had it perfect, just dips a wheel in the gravel. Be looking at Hurricane to be quick. These guys will have to get out of the way. Matt has ruined his lap there. Matt has just ruined his lap time there. Or is it Zebra? It could have been Zebra. Right, thought I'd just notify that one in. But yeah, Atomic doesn't get it across the line, and Cyrax starts 8th unless Jumps can get a good lap in. Jumps are disqualified. What's he doing? What can Smithy do? Again, it's only 3/10 now to Coward. He can still get pole. He's got a decent lap time. 41, but... Oh! 3/10 improvement, massive improvement through the lap, but just cannot get it across. And Matt crashes. Matt's out. Charlie... Hurricanes, I think, massively down. Yeah. Cyrax. Dunths. No change to that final running. No change at all, apart... Yeah. So yeah, sorry, Cal's on pole. Calwood is on pole. Which I'm surprised to say, to be honest. I thought Josh had it done perfectly, but no. He disqualifies himself. Again, I think everyone's leaving the session at the moment, so I will be back when everything's back. When everyone's back. We are getting P4 for the Charlie door. Do not worry, Charlie. We will. I mean, if you can have a good qualifying lap, and Josh doesn't absolutely wreck everyone with his pace, but have our invites getting sent out? Also, do not do a Spa from like a year and a half ago. Do not do that. I know you could, but you don't have to, Charlie. You don't have to DNF everyone. Oh, what did Atomics do? What did Atomics do? What? Because he's annoyed that. Still cost me a podium, so. Oh yeah. I mean, the stream views have been getting a little low. We did about 80, I think, for a few of them, but now it's yeah. I'm gonna say, at least I got TK defending me. That's all I need. You've got us in suspense with Ian, Charlie. Don't worry. But yeah, if you are watching, please put a like on the stream, subscribe, and get that notification bell tick so whenever the stream starts, you are here. Even if you're driving, you kind of get good perspectives and kind of like a better know on how other people's races are going. And we do show ERSs, so if you are in a fight, you will get to know the other driver's ERS, which is a boost. So that's just one reason to watch the stream, let alone because of the fantastic commentary. He's okay. TK is crashing out. Okay. Big undercut. Okay. I mean, undercuts are pretty good at Spa, so you got the right track to do it. And yeah, I'm not surprised TK is crashing out. Sorry for the wait, everyone. It shouldn't be too long before we get the race undergoing. Yeah, I would. Yeah, I just wouldn't get involved. I just wouldn't get involved with anything that's going on. Uh, I mean, I think what kind of like fighting going on in the group chat's kind of funny anyway. Oh yeah, we'll. Is that an early safety car? Are we going to be seeing an early safety car? I mean, what? Tomix is ninth, and GCOR's like seventh. So we could even see a first lap collision. I mean, Tiga's good at parking someone into a corner, so I'm looking forward to this. Yes, we have an invite. We have an invite. Okay, come on. We are joining. We'll be in soon. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if the time it just doesn't appear. Just no one says I'm an invite. Oh, he's in. He's in. There we go. Everyone's coming in. Gold Commander's back as well. That's nice. Yeah. Again, we can always feed some. We can give you some pointers, Charlie, and some ERS. I might just say a few ERSs just to encourage people to do the stream. But I think Chick's still got qualifying on short. Okay. But yeah, again, I'm gonna try and get as many incidents on the stream as possible because we've already got, I think, a Williams impeding on stream, so I might just follow Atomics and check in to see what happens. Again, this code guy, and I think, I mean, I'm just having to go a lot of people in the main Discord, so it'd be interesting to see what happens there. come on. Can we work quickly ready up? Hello. Who is Racing Leagues RL? I recognise this feels like Luigi. Yes, it is Luigi. Yes, it is. Hello, Luigi. Nice to have you back, man. Hopefully, there we go. Skin underway now. Finally. Yes. Oh my God! Wrexham scored. Oh God. When did Wrexham score? You can. Hopefully, you can make it next week, though. Oh, we got 7 viewers now. Come on. That's a great goal. No way Wrexham are going to be into the quarterfinals of the FA Cup. Anyway, back to GCOR. I mean, I don't think I'll be. I think I should be. I don't think I'll be able to stream next week, but I should be able to stream the race after. So I believe we are missing the Dutch Grand Prix, unfortunately. But I should be back for Austria, Spain, and Brazil, to be honest, due to Easter holidays. So we should be good. Yeah, I mean, Zandvoort's just a good track anyway. Is there rain? There could be rain. On the forecast. I mean, we've got 7 viewers now, so I mean, yes. Oh, of course. If you don't, when you turn out, you've probably got a good chance of getting a podium. Is that right? Season Gen 3 season something? But I mean, I think the last time you raced was Singapore. So, I mean, it would be good to have you back. I'm sure Charlie would be quite happy as well. Get people constantly constantly driving for Haas, because it hasn't been great, to be honest. Zebra and Atomics on the hards. Interestingly, considering how powerful the undercut is. And everyone's hit each other. Yep, they're all away on the grid. Draconis and Atomics of each other. I am shocked. What the hell? Which means Commander should have a good launch, and Cyrus should get into 7th, just because it's going to be so well. Yeah, I mean, we haven't had many streams going on, so at least in the past year or so. So hopefully, I mean, you're good anyway. To be honest, you're one of the top ones. I think even in the preseason predictions we put you maybe do 9th just because of attendance, but if not, you're up there. So again, you want as many competitive drivers and Chelsea scored again. But yeah, pit stops are a lot more important around Spa just because of the circuit length. And again, if you have that softer tyre or that quicker lap around a 1:40, you're going to have a bigger lap timing decrease overall. Same with how qualifying spread is smaller around Austria than it is around Spa. Pit stops are more important. Yeah, I think I'm surprised they've both gone for Alpine. I think they've just done it out of spite, I think, because obviously Josh is big for Mercedes. I hadn't even realised that, but I mean that could be quite. Whatever Josh gets, if you add that onto Mercedes at the end of the season, that could be a big change. So I don't think Gene's will be happy with them, and I think obviously they're mates, so that's probably a big disparity. I don't know. I don't see them keeping their seats, to be honest. Too much of a hassle. And the 4 drivers there, they're going to have freezing cold tyres. Alright, Commander's left. I think he's been having connection issues. But that does not matter because we have the 5 red lights up now. And here we go. Coward's got a decent start. Again, not surprised these guys have dropped back. Quite aggressive with the top. Oh, there's been a pit. Everyone's gone wide. Sorry, because happened to 4th. Josh, Charlie, Zebra, and Smithy. Yes. Oh, Smithy's last. That's a nightmare for him in his championship fight, I guess. Hurricane down to 6. Coward's gone unscathed. And yeah, Cyrex trying to get past Jaconas. As everyone kind of fires into a line. Again, Tonic's on the hard. Zebra nightmare as well, but again, I'd be interested to see how much any pit stops we have as well. Josh and Hurricane fighting with each other. Perfect start for those two. I'm surprised there was that much chaos, to be honest. I thought the cold tyres wouldn't have that much of a difference, but alas, they do. A lot of drivers going wide. Again, there's a fight. Smithy's going to be fighting. I think Commander's gone AI, I think, due to disconnection, so now he's at the back. I don't think he'll be much of an issue. And Josh is all the way on Atomics. Gonna try and boost past here. As he does, Atomics drops. Now both these two could be going for the win, to be honest. Cyrex trying to get a move on Matt. Again, these are early important moves. Neck and neck with each other. Cyrex should get the move. I think DRS will be enabled. Again, Matt's going to have a load more ERS than this guy. So Cyrex drives a lot of ERS usage in the first lap, try and get as much positions as you can. But Josh is all the way over. Could get a... Oh, Matt has dropped like a stone here. DRS, very important. Matt hits Chiconas and is out, I think. Oh no, he's gone wide, but he's going to front wing damage and everything. Nightmare. Yeah, Cyrex up into second place now. Josh up into third from about last, so... Yeah, I think that Haas guy has just turned to Alpine. Just as like a kind of a statement, but... Hurricane down to 11th. This could be championship wrapped up by Zandvoort, to be honest, so this could be... Could miss Card winning it. 5 seconds already. Less than 2 laps done, so... Perfect start for the Mercedes man, and I don't think Josh switching to Alpine will be that much of a problem for Mercedes, and Matt must be quite happy that they've done that. Again, Chicona's getting overtaken by the 2 Alpines. These guys have blistering pace. I'm not really surprised, these guys are rapid. Again, Coward just trying to stretch his lead as much as he can. Cyrex forced wide. Both Alpines get ahead. And they've gone from last and second to last to second and third within 2 laps. So yeah, I think Cyrex just needs to stay with these guys now if he wants a shot at getting a podium. Hurricane. Nightmare start for the 2 McLarens. They need to get past Zebra, which I'm sure they will. Should breeze past him as they do now. Might both get past him. That's 1, and that is 2 as well. Bit of contact between them, but I'm sure Hurricane's got the grip to... Oh, contact, forced them wide into the gravel, but I think that's just racing, to be honest. Again, Chicona's starting to drop back from Cyrex as Josh has already gained second on his teammate. I think it might, but people are going on the hard tyres, so it just seems a bit of a rogue shout to go hard when you think it's going to rain. It is raining! It was a rogue shout. Why did they do that? I mean, there'll still be quite a few laps before it does fully start to change the track conditions, but even now you want the grip. Hard tyres, again, they're really slow when you don't have the temperature within them, and this has got a few of those corners where you can generate a lot of tyre temperature, but not loads. I'm sure these two will just stay in formation. Smithy lets Hurricane through. Again, these guys are neck and neck in the championship. Ha! I mean, that's quite a good advantage to have then. Matt pits. Might be a broken front wing, I don't know. Because he went off at the start of the second lap. Being a manic racer, I'm sure these guys are just going to, start really making a gap between them. Tomic's going to start struggling now. Again, second gaps appearing within all of them, and then they're just going to be in tandem. They're now working on ships, isn't that, to be fair? That's fantastic. Matt on to the Inters. That's way too early, I think. From that position, so I think he probably had to pit anyway. But it doesn't look like Inters yet, and again, they need to go to. Chicona's caught a lot on Cyrex. Oh no, Coward spun! Coward spins! Down to 6th. Thank God he had a gap. And somehow Coward's gone wide. Charlie should be able to get the move on him. And the 2 Alpines are living life out front. Coward's going to fight for this, but I think Charlie's just got the edge on him again. He's going to have Put a bit of dirt on his tyres, it's going to reduce his grip. It's a good handling model with the F1 games. Hurricane must be quite happy then seeing Coward right there. You might not see Coward be crowned in Zavot, and he gets head. Coward really not having a good time in this rain. Again, using as much ERS as he can just to stay afloat even. I know Matt, it's not time to go into as Matt hasn't gained the commander, I think might be AI. Due to him bringing back disconnection issues. But no, it's not time to pit at all. It's not time to pit. Again, Matt's only lost time to commander, so is Coward pitting just for damage? Does have front wing damage. Pits to hards. Bit of a gamble there. Thomas gets out of Chaconas. Blasts fast. Catches up with Cyrex as well, but I think he should just be able to try and handle it. I think Coward comes out ahead after changing his front wing. Did he get the gravel there? No. I think he did though, he went on the grass. Tomic's flying now. Must have a wet weather setup on then. Again, all this fighting's only gonna help the Alpines out. I think they're looking for a 1-2. Tomic's right on the back of Cyrax. Again, he's going to just be setting up the ERS. Be interesting if anyone pits. Matt not gaining on Coward though. Should expect gain with the tyre difference. So yeah, I don't expect anyone to pit now. Let's see where Charlie is. Yeah, he's got the least ERS. I mean, Hurricane's got similar level to him as well, but again, it's just staying out now. I think Chaconas might go down to 8th or 7th in a few laps time, to be honest. Yeah, Chaconas has no ERS, but none of them do, to be honest. They're all on about 0 because they're pushing so hard. So it's just low, Thomas gets ahead. I don't think now's the time to go for risky moves. Again, Matt's only losing time to Coward, so he's the one you want to be looking at for this track change. As soon as Matt starts. Can we see the last lap? Big changes, yeah, for the two Alpines, and then Tonics and Cyrax. Boost, and then interval and... Oh! Coward! Again! What is going on with Coward? What is going on with him? Having a nightmare race after being clear in front. Looking like he was going to win. 5-second gap, 1.5 laps in. Yeah, big gap starting to appear apart from this train behind Chaconas. Hurricane goes in. Is Matt improving? Marginally, I guess. I think he's gone on a bit of a gamble, but I think next lap might be the lap to really try. For us here, Matt's doing again. Hurricane might be able to see how good Hurricane does. car was pitting. I think this might be the lap now. Still think you want to stay out as long as you can, but I think it's just the changeovers this lap. So yeah, if I was anyone else, if any of the drivers listening in, which was trying to give a bit of help to because of Charlie Door being a legend, I would be pitting this lap. Only problem is him and Chaconas are in trouble, so that's the big decision they're going to have to make of who pits first, or if they just double stack and one goes to hold up Smithy. But yeah, I think Hurricane just got the lap right. But you should see Josh pitting again. They've opened up quite a nice gap. Oh, big slide by the Alpine driver. Ooh. Yeah, everyone's pitting out. But what are they doing? What are they doing? What are they doing? Two Ferraris. Strategy blunder. Thought they were listening in. Obviously they weren't. What? Oh, they're just... They're just doing it for fun. They don't really care about this, which is why I'm not too best pleased with them. Hurricane about to have a massive jump. Undercut proving crucial. Gets into 4th place provisionally. Right, he's got no ERS. Sarge gets back ahead. Yeah, it's really starting to have an effect. Look at these guys gaining on the Ferraris. It's massive. I don't know how these guys are on 6, to be honest. I'm shocked. You know, I thought they might have been able to see Coward massively gaining, but even still, when the guys ahead of you pit. I think when it's wet weather and it's raining, you just don't really take gambles like that. Never feels like the same, and they're not pitting. Are they up? Naima should be the second car pitting. They've ruined their races, the two Ferraris. Yeah, this is the problem with the weather, is that I can't really see anything. You don't. The weather graphic looks pretty similar, and you don't get any radio messages to pit. But even so, they should have seen Hurricane pit, and you probably want to cover him off. Again, he's solo on ERS Hurricane. He just needs to bide his time and just try and stay behind the Red Bull. Get Chacona. Oh, what's going on here? Thomas just caught her. Ah, heartbreak for Chaconas. Wow, that's quite good software then. That's almost a little cheat code to have a thing that tells you when to pit. I mean, it depends on the margin, I guess. One thing depends if your teammate's next to you, and if you might have to go for a gamble, but you always want to You don't really want to chance it, I think, with whether you want to go with what everyone does. Because it really makes or breaks a race, I always think. I mean, these guys just don't care. If not, Hobatomics as well. What's he doing? Oh no, that's Chicona's pitting. So he's got his... Yeah. Again, I think waiting out with... You kind of have to... It's always about sticking it out until you have to pit. Because until it gets to that margin, it's always going to be quite a bit faster. And the problem with what weather is, it's never like fractions of a second, it's always like big gaps. If you get it wrong, you will drop like a stone. And like Chaconas, who was what, quite happily 5th, and they were what, these two were both behind him. So if you take from Hurricane or from Smithy, they've gained what, they've lost 17 seconds by staying out 2 laps. They've lost 17 seconds. So it's just something you never chance it on. Come on, Atomics. I mean, these guys, I'm not a big fan. I don't want them in a league if they're not going to take this seriously, so. Cyrex on Zebra again. I don't know why he stayed out. Commanders must be an AI. Cowards still last again. And Matt had to pit again for tyres, so. Yeah, Cyrex manages to get ahead. Hurricane's got a bit of a roadblock, so. This little fight for the podium place is heating up, but Cyrus just needs to get bigger gap as he can. Hurricane's going to go for it. Hurricane's got it done. 1.8 seconds split them though. Zebra getting back at Zebra could get the move done. No. Yeah, DRS has been disabled. Not surprised. Just something you forget to pick up on, to be honest. Yeah, I do. I think when it rains, if you do go too early with like the inters or the wets, I think there is like a big issue that you can have. Again, look at Matt, he pitted before everyone else. He's had to pit again because they just wear so quickly. They overheat, you lose grip. And by the time it gets wet, you've got, it's like almost double tyre degradation. If you're out there for 3 laps when it's too dry, you've lost about 5 to 6. Laps of tyre wear. Yeah, I do think the tracks are quite important. It just depends on the type of track, I guess, partially, but no, I do. You're time judging. Someone always goes for the early check. It's always looking at player times. Are they increasing or are they decreasing on people? That's what I think is the most important thing. Lap times never lie. And if everyone else does it, you kind of have to follow suit. I always think better for you and 8 others to miss out on 10 seconds of time than, you know, you could either gain it and win it, or you could lose your entire race. And if you're 4th or 5th, what's the point? Yeah, again, I think low speed, it's a nightmare when it's where it just doesn't clear as easy. And then I'm gonna line up a zebra. Let's see how this goes. But again, I think there is a bit of a feel in it. As if you feel like it's only 8 seconds, I think. If you're losing 8 seconds, that's when you switch to inters. There's always maybe the old rule if your lap time's +8, but I'm not so sure on this game. I haven't played it I don't think I've raced this game almost at all, really. Can I get the move done? Oh, very aggressive by the Williams driver. Almost broke too much there. But the McLaren driver should have him into the chicane and coming out of it. And we're going to try around coming back at him. Again, what's he got to lose? His race he's only been on these tyres the entire race. It'll start raining soon, that should be... But you don't stick out on these tyres for that long. If the rain's going to clear up, is my thoughts. Still with him, to be fair, Zebra. It's not bad defence. But I think now, yeah. Oh, contact. And that's his own doing, the Williams. The team's close to each other, both Ferraris near each other, both McLarens, both Alpines. Only the Williams are ruining the fun, but yeah. He needs to pit before it's too late. DRS enabled, there you go. Very good spot, Luigi. Now these guys, how he's managed to hang it out in those hards is incredibly impressive. I don't know how they've done that, because I'd have gone mediums at least. Or just gone inters, but that is mightily impressive. And in they come with the pits. Is that a bit too late? You always overcut when it's wet. Yeah, I think you might be. Just if you transfer your algorithm or this website that you found and just apply it to like a bunch of satellites, I think you've got a banging job with you, to be honest. But my always motto for wet weather, yeah, I mean your brain's just on it, to be fair play to you, man. But I think it was Monaco 22 where the Ferraris, Red Bull and Ferraris, all 4 of them were in inters, and they were all quite close to each other. And Red Bull basically pit later, and they gain time. So my thought has always been from that, leave an extra lap. So I mean, Zebra's now fighting for position. It's close. It's really close. Oh, going for... Oh! He's... Oh. So his own making as well. Yeah, I guess I can see why they've done it, but... I don't know. It depends on the feel of the grip at the time, but... I still think... I don't know, I would have gone into this. I think that's a bit too risky for me. Yeah, sorry, it's comes into pit. Comes out on hards. That should see him to the end of the race. Again, that's 7 laps, just not taking any chances. How the hell has he managed that? I mean, I guess that's why he would stay out, but I think that's also partly because of the Williams driver. Oh, he stayed in it! He's got to give that position back, and he does. Oh! What? Oh, for goodness sake, the Red Bulls are out. Oh, man. Oh my god. Ah. Oh my god. Sark's is out. Then Sark's just pitted, bless him. What is going on there? That... I want to watch that back. Yeah, no, the Alpine strategy's been pretty good, to be fair. They've been able to put in the safety car. Yeah, they've lost the time thing, but I don't know. I'm really watching this. I mean, you've got a great camera of it, so hit it around, goes wide, comes back on, and Atomics hits him off. You could say he should have waited, but got a great shot of it, so we will be in what, 6 laps? No, I wouldn't go hards. I don't know why Thomas has gone hards. But how's Hurricane here? How is Hurricane third? And these guys have gone on softs. I think hards is a silly decision. Yeah, absolutely. Should be interesting with the safety car. Again, the Alpines are caught up now, but there's going to be more carnage. Oh my god. Yeah. Nah, I feel gutted for him. He's been good this race. This has been probably his best race in a long time. Oh, what a nightmare for Red Bull. I mean, my bicycle was going to come through, but I was looking forward to those points. I mean, Charlie, I think you were kind of saved by the safety car, mate. What was that? What was that strategy? Brother, I told you when to pit. I told you when to pit and you went a lap later. So you cannot blame Mark when you didn't ignore us literally telling you the lap times. So I'm sorry, but no. You did not do that. Brother, mate, you pitted a lap later. Yeah, because you pitted a lap later than him and lost 4 seconds. And you guys have no pace. I'm sorry, you guys have not been quick. Tomix has been rapid on throughout this race, to be fair, pardon me. But yeah, I do hate to tell you. You should see the whole pack starting to form up now. Yeah, I saw that. I thought, bit cheeky of him, to be fair. I'm gonna have a look at these guys because these guys keep swapping position and. Right, let's see if the microphone works now. Yeah, the microphone works now, and these guys do not care. That's why they went on hard. They do not care. They've gifted McLaren a 1-2. I mean, Carl's not going to be happy about that at all. Yeah, if Commander does do it all again, but what are they doing? What are they doing? Matt pitting a lap later because he's already last. Not a bad strategy. Yeah, these guys are probably going to do really well. I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, safety car should be in now, but it's... there we go, safety car's in. But what? That's going to be... what, 4 laps? 19, 20, 22. So what, 4 laps to go. They're going to need some crazy action to happen. Safety car's going in. Hurricane backed up the pack. I mean, how is he first? How is Hurricane first? I think if Hurricane wins this, he's my driver of the day. Because I thought he was done and out of this race, to be honest. And to win this is incredibly impressive. I mean, the driver of the day should always be weighted towards the winner, especially in a spec series like this. And here we go. Does it right at the perfect time against Spa's quite nice for a safety car restart. And they're off. For Coward and the Ferrari's fighting. Zebra and Commander. And here the battle commences. Tomic's already gets Zebra. Ferrari's going for it. Coward's going for the 3 wide! If he managed to get... What a move! What a move! What a move by Coward! Jesus! He should save it. Apping up into 7th already. Jacona's down massively. I'm just going to stick it on these guys. Because... Yeah, Commander's... Oh, he's now lost. Commander's now lost. Yeah, you driver the date gone. Cow was fantastic move, to be honest. That is a special overtake. If these guys win, man. Is that front wing off? Yeah. Yes. Left barge board off once overtaking Charlie. And that's only 1 lap, by the way, and they're up to 6th. And he's on the fastest lap of the race by half a second. Well, he's improved his lap, I'm assuming he had fastest lap before, so... Oh my god. Coward could win, but I think Smithy's good enough to defend enough. I think Hurricane can win this. Between those two, though, I think that the winner of this race will probably get driver of the day. Josh up into 5th. Tomic's now holding them all up. Okay, trying to get a move done on the Williams. Can't get it done yet. Probably wait for the straights. Again, they've only got 2 more laps to go, so... Yeah, I thought these Alpines aren't gonna... They genuinely could go from last to first just to prove a point. Matt's out of the session already, so you want to stay alive because each position that if you finish the race now, you get a point. Oh, he's getting a move done on Smithy. Up into 4th. Saved by the runoff. Coward up to 2nd. But I'm still going to stick on this guy because I think he's going to get quite a few moves done. Flashing the ERS. He's going to go for it. No, he's not. No way these guys get this done. I mean, that would be fantastic. I mean, I'm not a massive fan of how they treated this, of the pitting and all, but... Brother! He's up in a 3rd, he's got 2 laps to go. I think the gap... He's got Coward. He's got Coward, no way. He's actually got Coward. Well, Thomas might have him. He'll get. He's got 1.5 laps. Chase, Hurricane. I think Hurricane's gonna... He's going for it. There's contact. And he's used that to just barge the stake aside. Look at the grip. He's been shoved into the gravel. Doesn't matter. Oh, a bit of a wobble. This might save Hurricane the win, and Josh is into 2nd. Thomas has gone wide. But they're giving it to each other. Co's up to 4th. Hurricane, I think he'll be fine. Yeah, I thought Thomas might have been out there. He's dropped enough positions that will hurt him. I mean, he was, what, 2nd? He's now 6th? If not 3rd, so... The hard tyres have not helped him there, but... think Coward might actually fight back at Josh. Yeah, I think this man's going to win it. Two more laps, and I think he could have done it. But I'm going to give Hurricane. I think I'm going to give Hurricane the driver of the day because he has been fantastic. This has kept him in the championship. Hurricane gets right past. Not sure for how long he'll stay ahead, but and Josh has instantly got him back. Chips in the gravel, and he's Charlie. Just because you can't get past a driver doesn't mean you have to be me. Oh yeah, yeah. If it's DLC, it's a nightmare. I think we'll still go Hurricane. Actually, no. Can Coward do it for the championship? Remember, 3 wide. But the winner had to cross the line to win the Grand Prix, and a 3-way fight across the line. Coward misses out. Coward's 4th. Code goes to 2nd. Charlie crosses the line. Wow. So yep, driver of the day goes to Hurricane. Fantastic. What a finish. What a finish. Yeah, the Coward's 4th. Wow. Right, thank you all. I will see you around 2 weeks' time for Mission the Dutch Grand Prix, and so we've only got 3 more races left. 4 more races left. So we've got Austria. So yeah, plenty of races to go. So yep, I'll see you then, and congratulations to McLaren and Hurricane, and then Alpine for the double podium.